quarterbacks playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills. And it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
Escapes the pocket.
What's up with the slow runs, man? Why y'all sticking it so slow, bro?
Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
I'm already out of there. I just fucking magnetically got him stuck to the goddamn guy. I couldn't get past. I was feeling like goddamn sugar.
Gone. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Fourth down, Goff throwing. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford hits him on the out route. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On second down, along with Williams. And this will only complicate matters for the third down partner. They're sent backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Stafford from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, small. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. From the right hand, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Detroit getting its offense set for their second try. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Setting him on the dime. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Here's Goff. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Third down run by Gibbs.
Why is my play so, bro? Like, what the fuck is that?
Outside, great range there by the defense to force fourth down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Here we go with Montgomery. The defense seizing the opportunity.
Even on this shit. Damn, bro. Let me start this game. Well, I could challenge plays on this, though, huh?
On downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Williams now on 1st and 10. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Williams will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. Out to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
I think I can see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Trying to sneak with Stafford. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Rams stretch their early lead to 9. Matthew Stafford the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Nevis with a point after. And the Rams go up 10-zip here in the first.
Lions nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Goff on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
On 1st down, it's gone. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with a catch, that's a big-time effort.
Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. 34 yards on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
34 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
In off to Gibbs from the gun. Escapes the defender. And He'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. Not to play a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
From the gun, Goff. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions face a 4-point deficit.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions cut it to a field goal game.
Lions 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Set. Yellow waiting. Yellow waiting.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
11.
Stafford now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Stafford now. He's got Smith again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 7.
2nd and 3 now.
2nd and 3. At the Lions' 43-yard line.
They take the handoff now. Stafford. Catch me on the right side by Nakua. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. It's Stafford once more. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
Quarterback of his renounce, not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Lions offense returning to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back 20.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. This is a nice gain, nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'm about to say a fumble, dumbasses.
Numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Honest, right?
Going for it on their own side, Brock.
See
Okay,
some less
bold
taken
call, but they
yourself,
only need a
huh?
yard. They'll run for this. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Lions.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Cut. Like 20.
A give left side for Gibbs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have it on 2nd and short. Again, it's Gibbs. He dodged the tackle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Taken down at the 41. 15-yard pickup. First down, Detroit.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. He throws a bullet deep to the... He's got it inside the 10! And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Goff setting to throw. Escapes out to the left. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Nearly an interception on that play, so they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Time! 180!
Gibbs. And the run will not work. He is soft to the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Here we go. Block 20! Hey, shout! Shout!
They'll go for it. Goff. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on down. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this up.
And of course, we go and pick up our family's favorite nuggets. And the nuggets, tasty times quadrillion. And we get all the time.
Over on down. Rams ready for the one. Here's 1st and 10. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Dive up the middle. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense. Each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Defense showing blitz. Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. And he will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. He is stopped with authority there. That stop came late.
Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Stafford now off the play fake. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. It is. Oh, lost the football. And the Lions have recovered it.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
We go tonight. Hey, tonight.
Goff off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Another one caught by St. Brown. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell, and stopping you from reaching that end zone.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
14, Rams 10.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Corum now on the return. Making some progress here. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive. The Rams
That's why they
back out
set
on
it up like
offense
that.
as we
That's
see
so wholesome.
Kyron Williams again. They watch their fumble turn
Watch
into
him out
points,
there,
so
too.
feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Stafford from the gun. Caught off the tackle, but he lost the football. But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Whew. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. Stafford is hit, the ball is out. The Lions get to it. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery.
Oh, ref him up the way, man.
Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. They can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Now gone. This one to Williams out left side. And he's not going to get the first. He hit it real close though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now trying to run for it with Montgomery. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Bates' kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Kate, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
1st down throw here for Stafford. This pass caught by Nakua. 30! Gets the 10! He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown! The Rams can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams make it 17-all.
The game at 17.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with Gibbs. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Good run gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the gun, Goff. That's incomplete left side.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Goff now on 3rd down. It's on target to Williams. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
And the Lions, 1st down.
Gibbs now from the gun. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap here to go. Makes the grab and bounds left side. They're going to haul it down just shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
1st down, Lions.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Breaks the tackle. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Over 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Well, tight end gets it again. They are leaning on him big time in this one. Keeps it moving. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
This year, it's answering all the important questions, like what genres define your year? Which artists fit your number 1 spot? And which group do you belong to based on your listening? Open the 2025 lab for more stages and even new experiences.
Bates now for the point after.
Extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rams 17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Rams, then receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Lady.
They'll motion Smith left. Here's Williams to start the drive. Runs around and he's got space. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
And a run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Like 7. Red 80.
Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
White 80.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Braun, down inside the opposing 30. They strike for 23 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. A little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. DJ Reed brings him down that time. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Stafford again. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Woo.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Case.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
He dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Nacua here, he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Rams bring it back to even.
24-24.
tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Jukes away from one. This makes it up to the 25. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Escapes a defender. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the number escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Emmanuel Forbes on the coverage.
To the air on 3rd and long.
Come on, through the ball, bro. Why you patting with it, bro?
And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Now go for it, Goff. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
I'm not sure it matters whether you think you've got the perfect play call in that situation. Hey, listen, going for it anyway, inside your own 20, the risk, it outweighs the reward 5-fold, maybe 10-fold.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
You gotta leave somebody.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
In the huddle, here's 1st and goal. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. And send a receiver left.
250.
Stafford now against the blitz. Has it. And the Lions might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Well, it came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, did they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
On 1st down, it's gone. He beams one deep right side.
You're not even cheating, bro. God damn. Lean catch, man.
He breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. So we're all knotted up here at the Half Rock as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the 3rd quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
right. Thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie. We welcome you back for the third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Here comes the offense for Detroit to begin the second half. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. New set of downs for them from the 31. A give to Gibbs to start the third.
Oh, man, get out the way. Y'all put this no way, bro.
That 46-yard line. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
They'll toss it to Gibbs.
Oh, man, what's up?
Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a
Out of there.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
I like this preview of my play, bro. Damn, I'm playing by myself. That's the computer. Why is it popping up?
In the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Come on, pass interference, not nigga down.
Completion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate.
No call.
He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Y'all all working together against the team. Teasing, baby, teasing.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, Kate, the game that they put together,
Great,
it's nice to see them really run into any hiccups when they move the ball very well throughout. Just unsuccessful on that third down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Back to throw it. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And a call to go for it. He's off. We've set it downs from 37. Again, Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. He's still going at the 30. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Montgomery now up the middle. From the top, the ball's out. He lost it. Picked up by the Rams.
Oh, he got through the whole fucking crowd, really?
He's at the 30. The 10. And he will take it back for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. Now the Lions calling the timeouts. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I'm just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Goff leading the offense back to the line. They're going for 2.
The Lions will set up.
They'll try to run it in. And he gets into the end zone, so the choice to pass on a time, a good one. That gives him a 1-point lead.
Rams 31.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Corum now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Just keeps connecting to the Nicola. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
8 yards on the pickup.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the 37-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runners. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like we're right around the 8. The Lions and running back David Montgomery getting back to work. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
20! B!
He'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries, it's 3rd and 7.
Third down.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
We go tonight. 20.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Hits him on the out route. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Get 22 out of that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
180.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Trying to work quickly now. From the gun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Okay.
They go play action with Goff. He's going to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it.
Oh, in the goddamn.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Outside the first guy he met, no gain on that 1st down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Taken down by the first-time All-Pro. That was Kirby Joseph. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Stafford from the gun. Got a man, that's Nakua. And they're going to bring him down just a moment.
Lined up when I come up for the hit. It's lined up, and then when I go to hit, it's not.
Gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Oh, they get him yet again. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
120.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Breaks through and breaks away. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Lions have the first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Lions.
Like 20.
Shotgun snap here to go. Rolling left, buying some time. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a first and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays, and that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
180.
Oh, it's a push with a tight end. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Went into their back trace just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Another chance for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up now. Going Power with a big tight end. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal.
Okay, I think they're pulling out all the stops with that 3rd and goal call. Had to dig deep in the playbook for that element of surprise, but the defense, they weren't buying it.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Corum now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams and receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Stafford now off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Rams have the first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach.
I ran it back last before. And dig right there, didn't see it. Girl. Didn't get tackled out of the whole fucking dog pound and shit.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Rolling into enemy territory. And they get this down to the 44.
Yeah, it felt like a little bit. Oh, damn. He did fall like a little bit. Take him off the field. He's not playing football.
Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Quick slant, taken in by Nakua. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing now, Stafford. Lost control of another one. But Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another one for Gibbs. He dodged the tackle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 now from the 46. Throwing is gone. Big strike here to Williams. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Like 20! Let him go.
Goff back to throw. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
A pitch out to Montgomery. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Bob. Goff getting his guys to the line quick. They pitch it to him. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade. I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out come the Rams on offense. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, and you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
So 1st down from the 41. Motion man right is Smith. Running right, it's Williams. And he's going to have about 2 with 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Set! Hey! Blue 60!
Defense showing blitz. Stafford has him on the quick hitter. A lot of space ahead. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They take the handoff now. Stafford. That's caught by Williams. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Touchdown, LA. The Rams now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
38 all.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Sailors now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this 2nd half. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Play action, Goff. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
20.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's complete to Slaw. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. They called out one a gain of, say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
20.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Montgomery now up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action here with Goff. Rolling out to his left. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
180.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
180.
Well, tight end gets it again. They are leaning on it big time in this one. He's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
180.
Keeping the tight end busy here. Another carry for the big fella. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Here we go, tonight. 180.
They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And he will get this to the end zone for a
Hey, why I mean to score?
touchdown.
I thought that was what happened
Lions take a
to me.
fourth quarter lead. David Montgomery with a touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Oh, man. Yeah, I like that, right? That awareness. Yeah, I know I got that. I got that awareness.
Bates now for the point after.
Reflex. Quick reaction force. Kiatik.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
That was suck. Yeah, I ain't seen it. Yeah.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Well,
The Rams, the receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession.
that's his
Still
guy,
time
right?
to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Williams to start the drive. They got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A.
Second and 5.
Rams down by 7. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Double right. Check out. Sit. Blue 60.
Stafford. Pass brought in. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it. Once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Here he is to throw. He finds Adams, complete. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Up the gut they go with Williams. Going the other way, Lions have it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Shell. 20.
It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mocked up, too. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They're going to pass it here.
Come on, dog, and on a new triangle, bro.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion to the benefit of that secondary.
I be beating their ass.
Yards to go.
I want to acknowledge their ass with them. They got to face them one day. Until then, shit, they ain't getting nowhere. Yeah, I got to hit all on the button, man. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on with him. That shit just couldn't go off. Get that, man.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go. 180.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, option.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still third down.
Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Black 20!
He's back to throw. Brought in right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. He will have the Lions first down, and they can start to celebrate now. This one's over.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Lions first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
David Montgomery, the ball carrier.
Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
The line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it.
The pass.
Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Cut! 180! Hey, kill!
He'll throw it. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a two-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Stay 50, stay 50.
First and 10. Here's Stafford trying to push deep downfield. Brought in.
Really, bitch? Fuck out of there.
This is all the way to the 13-yard line. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
So who did I finish the game with? And Golf only got one good. That's what I'm looking at, like. What is that?
Suicide to the front, put us over in and no one around. You look ready, protest your body, know you let me stab. I got your bond, get it, my bitch with me. Her bitch is with me, snakes on the slippers, and the snake up to get in it. Tell me I got you, that's all for intuition. Tell me I got you, I trust your intuition. And I promise to God to follow what intuition. So I tell her I gotta be proud of her intuition. I tell you.
You said what?
Casino is giving away a million prizes from now to the new. So this holiday season, supercharge your fan cash spins with a winner for a chance to cozy up to $500,000 in holiday prizes. Prizes like TVs, computers, and even a shot at the new Mercedes-AMG GLE 3. Spin the season on Fanatics Casino, where spinning has never looked so cool. Fanatics Casino, America's fastest growing online casino. Casino plus $20 open weekend. Offer available also in Switch by Fanatics Casino.
Ray-Ban Meta glasses open your eyes. Listen to your favorite music without blocking out the world around you.
And that, play games. Gorgeous. Are those at home?
You can also ask Meta AI questions.
Hey Meta, what's the Genesis answer? Where the hottest home in Los Angeles theater is Tuesday? Freeze.
Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Available at Ray-Ban stores and other authorized retailers.
What was you saying?
I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around. can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, hey.